The Curse of Alton Manor will be opening at the Alton Towers resort in 2023. We have finally received more details about what will be replacing the former Duel, which closed for refurbishment late last year, and it's looking like it's going to be darker and scarier than ever before. Honestly, when I first saw this announcement, I thought it was to do with Scarefest. I thought we were going to be getting a brand new maze for 2023, but no, it's even better. We are going to be getting a Phantom Manor style ride right here in the UK at the Alton Towers resort. And in today's video, we're going to be going through the little but exciting details we know so far about this brand new attraction coming to the park this year. Okay, so it's probably best if we start by going back, like way back, because the new retheme for Duel looks like it's going to be going back to its original 1992 roots. Because before Duel, the Haunted House Strikes Back, there was the Haunted House. Now, this is the same building Duel was in. There were similar elements to what we saw with Duel in terms of the queue line, however, the interactive element wasn't there. With the Haunted House, you would sit in a car and you would take a tour of the house, similar to the likes of the Haunted Mansion or Phantom Manor at the Disney parks. You would be taken into the Great Hall, the Ghost Corridor, the Hall of Spiders, then you would be taken through a garden before ending up in a swamp. It was your classic ghost train but better, as this was one of Two Swords, who owned the Park Performing and Entertainment's biggest investments at the time. What you may not know is that the building for Duel is actually huge. You may not notice it from the front, it might just look like a regular spooky house, but the trees block out the main building, which is actually massive. In fact, it's almost the size of a football pitch. So it may not look it, but that building is massive. And what's exciting about the Curse of Alton Manor, which has been announced to open this year, is that it's looking like it's going to be going back to that original haunted house and getting rid of that interactive element. Don't get me wrong, I do love interactive dark rides, but what I prefer is being immersed in a spooky dark ride experience without focusing on getting a high score. So, if you never experienced Duel, this took over the original haunted house in 2003. It had the same plot where you would tour the house, however you would of course have that interactive element too, where you would laser blast zombies, ghosts and all things creepy. But after 20 years, the ride was becoming very outdated. If you compared it to other dark rides in the world, it was beginning to look very neglected and worn down. So towards the end of the 2022 season, it was great to hear that Duel was finally going to be receiving a refurbishment, and property repossessed posters were put all around the area, and that building was blocked off so work could begin right away. And then on the opening day of Scarefest 2022, it appeared something spooky had happened to those property repossessed signs, and they now read property possessed, and also in red writing it said want to play, along with a phone number. And here's my reaction to what was on the other end of the line. And over here we have some new signs. So these were the ones from before, but they've got a little bit of an update on them. And they've got this phone number as well, so we're going to have to call this.
Are you actually going to call them?
Of course, I've got to call it.
I mean, what are you even going to say?
I don't know what it's going to be. But it's not calling, so that's not good.
This is a formal notice that this property has been repossessed. Due to unexplained circumstances, it is deemed no longer safe for occupancy.
Stop!
Aware of reports stating otherworldly apparitions, blood-curdling screams, and supernatural sightings inside, but despite these persistent rumors, we seek to make the following clear. There is absolutely nobody living in this house.
When you finish recording, please hang up.
Oh my god!
That was
amazing!
That was amazing. Alton Towers have done well there. I'm very impressed.
That is pretty cool.
It was very exciting. This was the best marketing Alton Towers have done for a ride in years. So it's obvious that they have gone all out for this brand new attraction, and it'll be very interesting to see what they have done with this huge refurbishment. So let's move on to what we know so far about the Curse of Alton Manor. Now unfortunately, we haven't yet received an opening date for this brand new attraction. All we know is that it is opening sometime in 2023, however it is possible that it could open as early as March when the brand new season begins. So now let's take a look at what Alton Towers have said about this brand new attraction. The Curse at Alton Manor, a haunting dark ride taking you on a hair-raising journey through the spectacular twists and turns of the cursed manor. Coming, ready or not, the abandoned Alton Manor, repossessed under mysterious circumstances, will be inviting you inside. Have your wits about you as you ride deeper into the historic manor. Now, this is just my prediction, but I honestly believe that the Curse of Alton Manor could go from being one of the most rundown attractions in the park, which had a queue time of 5 minutes or less all year round, to being one of the most popular rides in the whole park. Just from looking at that one image we received so far giving us a glimpse into the ride, it looks incredible. It pretty much confirms that interactive element has been removed. However, it looks like this attraction is going to be more of an immersive, scary experience, which is exactly what you want from a ghost train. As I said, at the time of making this video, we've not heard too many details yet about the new attraction. However, I am sure that we'll receive an opening date soon, and we'll hear more news as we get towards the start of a brand new season. But from what we've heard so far, it looks incredible, and I for one cannot wait to experience this ride later this year. Will you be heading to Alton Towers in 2023 to check out the Curse of Alton Manor? Let me know down in the comments below. But that is it for this video. If you want to watch another one of my videos, then maybe consider checking out our Scarefest 2022 vlog, which you can find right here. Or if you want to learn more about the brand new area and roller coaster coming to Chessington World of Adventures this year, then maybe consider checking this one out too. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.